Okay, hi all, this is Carmen. I want to show you a project that I've made, and it's a tiny envelope flip book, and I've made it with digital paper that I bought on Etsy, and I will put the link in the description box below because it's very nice paper. It's sea themed with mermaids and seashells and seahorses, and I love it. And okay, going to show you the tiny flip book. Hope it's in frame. Let's focus. Okay. What did I do? I've made this flip book with 3 envelopes that I've made with not the We Are Memories envelope maker, but I've got my own. It's from Joy. I hope you can see it. It's this one, and yeah, it's okay too. And scoreboard on the other side. I love that. And this one, it's notches, and it's this one. It makes a round corner. So yeah. So I made the envelope with that one, and as you can see, it has all nice colors. I love these colors. And on the top I put a cluster of flowers with some resin flowers and wild ochre craft flowers and a resin heart and a resin star. And I cut out a mermaid on top. This is twine that I used. And yeah, closure is like this. And as you can see, here is the mermaid that I cut. Oh yeah, also again with Silhouette Cameo. I do the most of my work with Silhouette Cameo. I use them quite a few. No, not quite a few, often. Yeah. Okay, and when you open it, you see this, and it says, it's a tag that I've made. It says live life in full bloom. And I cut the mermaid, and I stickled her hair, and as you can see, look, I hope it focuses, yes, and I stickled the flowers on here. I put some pearls like a necklace on the neck, and I cut some sea stars, and this is a wooden shell that I embossed and glittered up. And this one I also made in the Silhouette Cameo, and I tucked the second tag behind it. I made it a little bit larger, and it looks more dimensional. I put it on 3D foam, and on the back here is a little tiny pink Dory that I got from Brigitta, so thank you, Brigitta. And yeah, that's this page, and under here there's also the digital paper and paper from my stash. And on this side there's a little tiny mason jar. I wrapped some twine around it, and this one has an anchor, and behind there's a paper with more mason jars in there. I love this paper, really, it's gorgeous. Okay, when you open it like this, I have to focus. Does it focus? Yes. It says, I made this phrase also. This one I found on Pinterest, and I've used it. And it says, I love rain because I'm a mermaid who lives far from the sea. And that's true. I don't live near the sea. The Netherlands is a tiny country. When I want to go to sea, it's 1.5 hours of a drive, but our country is very tiny. You can drive through our country in 3 hours. Okay. So I put this phrase on top of here, and I put a mermaid on here, and yeah, I made it a little bit shiny with my Spectrum Noir sparkle pen, and put paper behind it, the same as the other ones. And also paper from a stash, the pink one. This is washi tape, glitter washi tape that I've used on here at, between the on the gussets, and I love it. And in here it has an embellishment they can use. It's an envelope that I've made. It's Bona did a tutorial about these envelopes and I love them. I tucked in the phrase "Life is beautiful," and I cut an anchor out. I love this one. And this is a wooden seahorse that I also embossed and stickled up. And behind the message there are a few tags, so the one who gets this can use these tags. It says, "Family is the anchor that holds us through life storms." This you can get free online. I will try to look it up and put the link in the description box below, so you can include them on your tags. And this one is a background that I have, is another digital paper. And this one is the same phrase as over here. That's tucked in, and this one is another one. You see it later in the book. So it's tucked behind here, and then it goes in these pockets. And then we have the second page. Oops, I already took it out. Well, we'll put it back. We'll catch it later. There's a mason jar, and I made a dimensional color extra sea star and put it on here and sparkled it up with the pen, and wrapped some twine around the mason jar and made a dimensional layer. And this one I put in the Silhouette Light studio program on there, and I printed it like that. I love that. And it has all kinds of, this has a wheel, an anchor, yeah, the same sea stars, seahorses. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Then inside, you already saw it. There's I have a tag holder, and I made it myself, and I put on the phrase "Be a mermaid in a sea of fish," and on the back is another mermaid that I stickled up. I love it. And I love the paper. Look how cute it is. I love it. And in here I tucked in the mason jar, and I made a dimensional with the anchor and the seashell, the sea star and some twine around it. So yeah, you can use in another project or leave it just like it is. So that was in here. And then we have this page, and this page says, "Not all stars belong to the sky." And yeah, I made this frame also myself, and I layered it up with another layer under here and made it larger. And this is I also cut separately. It's a seahorse that I used also the sparkle pen on. Don't know if you can see it. And yeah, I love that. And then there's another tag holder. Yes, and it's with the same phrase that I got from the same one as what did I show you? Oh yeah, this one. This phrase I got from that side. It's all free, you can all use it, but not commercial. So it's very nice. And in different files, I think in SVG, DXF, and others. So this one, so I made with the same phrase as over here, and I made it like this, and it's tucked in here, and on the back is the other mermaid. These are the pockets, and when I turn it around it looks like this. I made this one, and it has I made a pocket with this, and this rope is wrapped into a heart, and I put it on top of here, and I made a few tags that says salty but sweet. It's a little bit pink, and use this twine up on top, and this I got from Esme, so thank you Esme. And this one is all the same as on the tag holders. Be a mermaid in the sea of fish, in a sea of fish. And this is again the same tag that says family is the anchor that holds us through life storms. And I put in also live life in full bloom. It's a little bit sparkle paper. And under there's a very nice paper with mason jars, and I put on the anchor and a sign that says see, a wooden sign. So that's that one. To put it all in. It's so nice to make. I love this. And the last one, that's the back. I made a shaker. It's yeah, I don't know how it's called, but this is the window, and yeah, I put a seahorse on top of here, and a sea star, a wooden sea star. I put the word sea on there. I tuck in some nice background behind it, and all kinds of glitter is in there, and it's a shaker, and yeah. And on the gussets I used another glitter tape, and I love it. Yeah. So this is the tiny sea phrase envelope flip book that I've made, and I hope you like it. If you have questions, just ask. I don't mind, and just ask in the comment or send me a message. And okay, see you in the next video. Bye bye.